What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with some Minecraft, and now this is going to be season 2 of the Minecraft experience. And honestly, I started off at the wrong place. We'll go ahead and disconnect from my server here, and we'll head into single player. Really fast, I want to go over season 1 stuff because I know we ended abruptly, and I was essentially very burnt out. Now, I am in creative. This is a copy of my world. That I had transferred over, and the file got corrupted in the process, so I lost all my stuff. So not only do I not have any armor, I don't have anything in my chests, all the work on the auto sorter, that's all gone. Pretty much every single item that I ever amassed in this game has been wiped completely. I feel like my FOV's fine. Anyway, this is my first ever Minecraft world. This series I was streaming on a really shitty PC, and we had a lot of fun. Let me walk you through some of the stuff. First and foremost, the stable. Where my horse went, I have no idea. He went with my items, I guess. He is no longer here, unfortunately. Zombie robot, Zor Zombot. She actually named the horse Doomed because she knew that the horse was going to die eventually, because I have a tendency of killing them. Excuse the cuts, for some reason I'm coughing a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, she named him Doomed, and in the eventuality that he would die, and he did. Taking a look back here, see what we have. We have our automatic farm, which we should still have. No, apparently not. This was our wheat and a bunch of other farm. We had some bees set up to go ahead and kind of speed up the process. And essentially how it worked, I mean, I can show you, it's not going to really hurt me if I do. Essentially how it worked is I hit the button, bunch of water would come flowing out, which yeah, we don't have any items actually. Yeah, so that thing is broken, unfortunately. This, oh shit, oh, he got out because there's no saddle. Hold on. Okay, so he's fine. He's not dead. He's not dead, y'all. He's not dead. Just since all my items despawned, he got out of the... About to say, he looks like my horse, you know? So like, since all the items despawned, and we'll go ahead and, you know, jazz him out anyway. It's fine. And since all my items despawned, he could just walk right out of the stable. So this is my horse. Never mind. He's not dead. He's fine. He's here. Let's go. Longest living horse that I've ever had in my entire fucking life. All right. We got the, I don't know, I guess you could call it a warehouse here. So the warehouse, we have bamboo farm, a auto smelter. So like I said, all my items are, well, apparently I have some of that stuff, but all my items are gone. So you would usually see potatoes or whatever else I grew in the auto smelter, etc., but there's nothing in here. On the other side, we have a lava farm. So this is what we would use to actually fuel all of the smelting things we need to do, because we needed a lot, obviously, for big projects. Netherwort farm, simple. I think it looks cool. I think the accent's really nice. We have 2 starter farms that I made at the beginning of the series, which one's on either side of the base. We have the goth tank with a bunch of tropical fish that kind of look gothy and cool. We see we have the emo tower, which people said that looks like the emo people gloves that people used to wear, I guess. So it's your basic mob spawner, so not really that big of a deal. Obviously we didn't stop spiders, which does hold it up a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. It was still a pretty efficient going around. We have the squid tower, obviously, because it kind of looks like a squid from the bottom. And this just gives us a kind of a nice view around Fort Quagmire. There's so much stuff to show you. This is going to be a whole episode in itself. Before I even get to my idea, which kind of inspired me to kind of come back to Minecraft a little bit. Heads up, this series is only going to be like one video per week, and I think I might, let me know in the comments if you want this or not. I might have a longer video, like a 45-minute video, instead of like the 30 or a 20-minute video. on the Minecraft series because I won't be uploading as often because I want to try to save myself from burnout. All right, Christmas time. I built this tree on stream, and honestly, it turned out a lot fucking better than I thought it was going to. And I ended up putting coal and diamonds for all my moderators at the time, whether they were naughty or nice. It's my wife. Naughty or nice, depending on whatever. I'd give them diamonds or coal in their chest or whatever for Christmas inside my world as a hey, thank you, for helping me moderate the channel. This is Rosie's Pond, and it's a somewhat custom tree. It's actually just a dark oak that I put cherry leaves over because I was having a cherry leaf like ordeal. I came back to Minecraft and cherry leaves was here, and let me see, that's Axe. Is that no? That's Rosie. Hey, what's up, dude? Rosie's usually up underneath here, but I guess I switched. And that's Axel. Rose and Axel. Heading over, I guess let's get the ugly thing out of the room really quick. This is just a sugarcane farm, nothing fancy, not automatic. I just run around and punch it. Let me see. Over here, we have kind of an off shed to the auto sorter, and it's just a sheep farm. Obviously, it's not working because I don't have any shears in there, but it's an automatic sheep farm. And it just deposits all the stuff down here in a bunch of chests or whatever. Starting with the auto sorter, it's a little funny because I kind of went for two different types of themes. I went one for another theme on one side, except for the amethyst that I just didn't know what to use at the top there. And then I went for kind of like an old school Minecraft look. So like what you would see back in the day in Minecraft. So none of the new fancy blocks that I went with. We even used smooth stone, so smooth stone was a nice thing to come back to. All right, so half of this is kind of nethery, cherry, we did a pretty good pattern on this, and everything looks really good to me. And essentially, I'd have an item here, and then it would get auto sorted or whatever the case might be, And then this was old school Minecraft. We used furnaces, stone bricks, smooth stone, oak wood, glowstone instead of lanterns, all the kind of old school materials on this side. And as you can see, it looks fairly old, Heading over to, I believe it was this bridge right here. This is the first ever bridge that I made in this world, which is kind of funny to say. That's an important topic, but I feel like it is. It was my first ever bridge that I made. Given that I refused to have a dirt hut at first, I built this house first. These used to be pillager banners, by the way. They got fucked up and corrupted as well. But this is the first house that I ever made. I refused to have a dirt hut, and I made this right off the bat. And we kind of went with the deep slate, kind of cherry wood pattern with some pink glass, and yeah. I think it turned out pretty good. Heading straight in. Nothing super fancy, we just have, a decoration of chests and furnaces. I started to try to do this to organize some stuff, but it didn't really work. I suck at organizing, honestly. We have our big bed with our dragon egg. Heading down into our basement, we have more storage and, just your typical stuff. Honestly, oh my god, I just forgot that I have a whole other section to this. That's going to be a fun thing. In here we have our villager trader, which, oh my god, took so fucking long to actually do and move around. It absolutely sucked. And then above here we have our villager breeder, which obviously we haven't needed in a while, and our villager transport system is through here. So we got that up there. Let me see. Heading down. Oh yeah, I did do this. I forgot that I for the longest time, this used to just be like stone and like cobblestone and all kinds of bullshit instead of the dark oak planks and stuff. But I decided to redo it because, I thought it looked a lot better. This is my nether portal. Oh, fuck. I instantly go through. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. This computer might be a little fast. We have our nether hub base right here. And this is just purely so we don't we don't die right off the bat. We also can use this as a kind of a forward post to store stuff while we go out. There's nothing super crazy over here for me to show you. I didn't do any nether farms or anything. I'll just show you briefly that I have a path all the way to a nether fortress over here. In hindsight, it was kind of dumb. I really didn't need it. I should have just used something else. And Enderman keep placing netherrack in here, and it doesn't necessarily stop anything from spawning here either. So it was honestly probably more of an annoyance than anything. Anyway, heading down here, this is where you start getting the cobblestone bullshit. I have my geode here, which was super important, and I kept all of this stuff so that way it kept refreshing so I could continue to mine it. And then heading down is just the regular mine, which I never fixed the steps for, but there are stairs there. We have a regular mine, goes all the way down to bedrock, and then there's even a section where I fought my first wither down there. Okay, so since I go through this like super fast, I'm actually gonna break these blocks because I have something behind the portal. This has been a long-standing meme in my world. It's time for some railing content. If anyone remembers this, before I got my elytra, man, I was on stream for like, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours, and I dug a tunnel all the way. That's kind of loud and annoying. I don't appreciate the way that sounds. I dug a tunnel all the way to a swamp biome, which honestly looks like a lot of my shit has disappeared a little bit. I dug a tunnel all the way to a swamp biome because I made a slime farm, and there was another village there that I actually stole villagers from to do my villager trading hall, and I used them to actually populate the village that I built, because I built right across from a village. Eventually a raid happened, they all died, and I eventually fixed up the village, remodeled it, and then essentially like bred villagers to live in that village. And that's something I'll show you at some point or another. Oh damn, I have another farm here, huh? Oh, is it not gonna work anymore? Okay, we'll just... Okay. Broken things. Broken things. Anyway, yeah, before I had any intention of actually getting an elytra, because I didn't know how they worked, because it's been a long time since I played Minecraft, I made this, and I would cut this out, because like this would be what I would consider like that bullshit time. But for my OG members, this was actually like good time. Like this was funny. It's like it was railing content, so you know we called it and stuff. This is a skeleton farm. It could have been better, but it works. And then up here, oh wow, even my bubble stuff does. No, that's not bubble stuff. That's the water I drop into to get back down here fast. I think over here, what do I have over here? Such as a regular creeper farm. I think this was a creeper farm. I'm pretty sure it's a creeper farm. And I think I had haste on that beacon. Yeah, I had haste on that beacon down there just to help me mine dark oak, because that's one of the nice fun things that I like. Anyway, creeper farm is over here. It's nothing fancy. Essentially, snow golem goes here, the button stop mobs from spawning, the snow golem shoots the creepers get mad, they walk off, get float into water, die from campfire. That's as simple as I could put it. Now we're gonna head back down into the actual rail so we can finish the railing content for my OG Minecraft guys. But yeah, I mean, anyone that's new that hasn't seen me play Minecraft, because I know I've gotten quite a few subscribers. Oh, there's a spider spawner over there as well. I've got quite a few more subscribers from a bunch of different games since I played Minecraft, you know. So a lot of people are new, and if they're into this, you know, it's cool. They can see kind of where the first season came from. I know the second season is not going to pick up on this world, which is unfortunate for me as well as, you know, you guys, because I really do like the world and I would like to play on it still. However, I own my own Minecraft server now, and I think it would be a better decision to have another Minecraft server, have another, my next season to be on my Minecraft server and not just like a single player world. One of the things that I got a lot while streaming Minecraft, especially in this world, was like, what is the IP? I want to play with you, you know? And it's like, there's no IP, and they would get upset. Well, now I have a server with an IP. People can join, you know, not necessarily like I'm going to, you know, play with everybody, because I can't, you know. But they can be on the same world. They can actually check it out themselves. They can look at it, you know, from their own eyes instead of just through a live stream. So I think it's a better decision to start fresh over there, as well as all my items wiped from this world. So I think sacrificing this world and just keeping the materials that I have already on my server from my first little base that I had there that I tore down. We're gonna make a new base. I just want to keep whatever's in my chest. I think that's a fair trade-off there. Anyway, a little fact about this rail here is it's actually 2,500 blocks. So this spent like a majority of our time whenever I needed, especially when I needed slime blocks for projects. We spent a lot of time on this rail system, as well as, man, there's just a lot of caves and stuff in here. So not only did I spend a lot of time going back and forth, I spent a lot of time exploring these caves. And there's actually a geode, I think it's coming up soon, that I lit up that you can, it looks really cool. I put glass when we passed through caves. Yeah, this was a spawner. Unfortunately, we cut right through the middle of it, which I guess I could have built over it, but I don't think you can put rails on glass. There's a geode fucking somewhere. Oh, we might have passed it already. Anyway, it looks kind of cool to be able to peer into some of these caves as you're going by. And the original plan was I was going to actually like decorate this whole thing upside from the actual caves. I still wanted to look at the caves because I mean, these are massive. Oh yeah, check this out. There's a geode right there. But check this thing out, right? And it looked even more impressive on my old computer because it would all load in and look like super dark and scary. This one, I have it set up with the brightness is better. You guys can see a lot better. It's not, you know, you're not going to have a hard time seeing anything, and the shader packs make everything look really good. There's a chest back there. I don't remember what I had stored there. Probably shit that I needed and thought I had somewhere else and just never found, to be honest. Not that it matters now, because we don't have any items except for, I guess the bamboo farm still works and it's generating items. And the iron farm that I'm going to show you probably still works too. The creeper farm obviously doesn't because the snow golem's not there anymore. Maybe a skeleton spawned in it. That was the only worry, is a skeleton spawns into the creeper farm, kills the snow golem. Oh, there's fucking diamonds there, dude. That whole fucking time there was diamonds there and I had no fucking idea. No, I probably did. I was kind of a troll on my first series. They'd be like, oh, diamonds? I just wouldn't pick them up. Aha. Here's my little, oh shit. Yo, I kept items over here. Maybe, oh fuck. Maybe it's because of I wasn't in the chunk when it originally loaded. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have an acacia village with no villagers because I stole them all. And yeah. Anyway, this is my slime farm, which is big and ugly and in a mangrove swamp because I couldn't find a regular swamp. And I tried to clear all this shit and sucked, by the way. And I burnt most of it down. Obviously, there's a lot left. And I lit all the area up to increase efficiency. Anyway, this block right here, I would mine up with sand. And I would sit in this box up here. Why was I in a box? Because phantoms fucking suck, alright? But I was in this box up here. Get in. And I would just sit there, you know, overnight or whatever. And I would come back to a shit ton of slime balls. I have 6. I probably moved some over to the auto sorter before we stopped originally. But yeah, essentially how this works is slime spawn, you know, obviously in these areas. They see the iron golem, they go after them, they jump, and then they fall and die on the campfires, and then they the items proceed to fall down and get caught by the hopper minecart. Hopper minecart comes and drops the stuff off. So fairly simple farm. I don't think there's anything else over here to show you. I mean, I can show you where I mined most of my sand pit. That was a big thing. And it was a lot of it was like right here in the general area of here. We mined quite a bit of sand. I mean, this thing was like a mountain, and we just kind of flat the top of it, as well as, yeah, flat the top of this as well. And then I think we probably stopped right over here because of sandstone. Anyway, heading back to our main base. All right, guys. So for nostalgia, we're actually going to take Doomed for a ride that we normally did before we got the Elytra. The Elytra changed our travel so much. No longer did we use the rail system, and no longer did he get attention. And unfortunately, I didn't mean to do that. Get off. Okay. All right. So, and unfortunately, he's probably not going to get too much attention anymore anyway. As sad as that sounds. Anyway, let's head to the first thing that I built. We're going to come to this. This is beautiful, by the way. If you guys are thinking about clicking off, fucking don't. That village, that remodel village was awesome. Okay, I can't sprint in the horse. I'm so used to playing other games right now. Like I'm pressing shift to speed them up, but obviously that doesn't work. Anyway, yeah, he's not the fastest horse in the world, but he got us around. This is the second ever bridge I made on the Minecraft world, and yeah, it sucks, but whatever. So I came up this mountain, essentially, really, I actually don't know. I think just to build in a different style, honestly. I think I came up here to build in a different style. Now, the first thing I built was this little hut, which everyone honestly assumed was my first ever house, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. This I built, and the hide, couple of things, but the original, and I'll go to these doors in just a second, but the original thing that it was meant to hide was a zombie XP farm, zombie spawner that I had down here. And, you know, essentially they fall down into water, go up a bubble elevator, get stuck over here. Nothing super fancy. I don't know why I never changed that door to actually dark oak. Probably should have did that, but the whole lore to that hut was like, you know, like, oh, poor little hut with nothing there, but with the dark secret, they have, you know, a death trap and, I don't really want to say the word on YouTube, but you can guess the villagers are in captivity. So the lore behind the hut was this evil bastard had this, and as well was, you know, pretty well, you know, probably I could say it. They were enslaving the villagers and essentially killing off the. They were enslaving the villagers and killing off the iron golems. So over here, we have the Patchwork Tower, as was named by Zombot again as well. The Patchwork Tower, which honestly, it turned out a lot better than it should have. Yeah, it's a bunch of random blocks. Anyway, so coming through here, secret door to the iron collection system. And through here, we just have an amethyst tower. We have blood on the floor. And then if you actually go around... If you go around to the sides, well, you come down here, we have more blood, pumpkin heads, which probably the lore should have been like, you know, he kills fucking snow golems too. That's where they hid and died. I don't know. Something. Should have been something. Anyway. And so all of this is really just to conceal the iron golem farm that's up here. Got a zombie in a boat over here, and then, you know, when they sleep, they get scared. Spawn an iron golem here, falls down into a lava lava blade, and then drops all of his items. Pretty simple farm. This actually came later. Rip Harambe. Iris said to build a skull, and I tried, and I ended up making it, yeah, look like an ape skull. So, you know, justice for Harambe. Also added a pumpkin farm in here as well, but I don't know, never really had too much of a use for pumpkins, to be honest with you. So, oh yeah, here's our floating tree. Like that floating section of land was always there. I just decided to put a fucking tree on it. All right, moving on. Our third bridge we made. Anyway, we started doing this, which is a really great idea because it stops villagers from going out, as well as mobs in. We got our cow farm. All of these villager houses I redid to be something. So that's annoying. I'm about to kill all of them. That's loud. Anyway, all of these villager houses I ended up remodeling. We came through here. We used deep slate, dark oak, stripped logs. We have pink houses, dark houses. We have the town square with the, well, villagers all like to hang out in, and I think I just triggered their raid mechanic. I did. Okay. My bad. I scared them for no reason. Anyway, like I said, remodeled everything. All new houses, all new everything else like that. And I believe this house right here is actually the kind of hotel of the place. We have, yeah, a shit ton of beds, and yeah, so a bunch of villagers live in this house, and we surrounded it with walls, and we have sweet berries on the outside and bamboo on the outside. And what the fuck was the name? There was a cool name for this. There's like fucking there's a cool name for this. One of the OG members, you have to remind me what the hell we named this. Is Village Hidden in the Boondocks or something, you know, or the Hood or something. Anyway, basic cactus farm we decided to throw in here. Apparently still works as well. So the network manager, you guys can see his name on the top right corner. He is the top donator. He's donated like $400. Okay. We have a whole turtle sanctuary dedicated to him, because when he donated the money, I was actually going through a really hard time financially at the time. So he was a very, very big help in my life, and he helped us, me and my family, recover from the hard time a little bit faster. Anyway, so yeah, we have a turtle sanctuary, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible, because I have a tendency of accidentally stepping on the eggs, and I don't want to do that again. Yeah, turtle sanctuary. I think it turned out better than expected, and I also think that it took way too long to get it to this point. They'll look okay at the same time. Okay, Fort Quagmire. This was my last project in this world, and I wanted a castle, which, spoiler alert, we're making a fucking castle. The first episode of, well, I guess the second episode of the series. Really the start of the series, because I wanted to take this time and go back through the season 1 stuff before we go and run off to the season 2. But we're going to build another castle. I have a nice idea in my mind for that, and that's kind of an inspiration to kind of get started with Minecraft again. Anyway, so we have Fort Quagmire. Why is it called Fort Quagmire, you might ask? It's because I accidentally literally fucking made Quagmire's face. Don't ask me how. But it fucking happened, alright? Okay. So, with the Elytra, this wasn't a problem. I would just fly right in here. And we had our beginning. So, up above, we have Axolotl Farm, or Axolotl Pond. We needed more axolotls. We never got around to making more. But this was supposed to be filled to the brim with axolotls, okay? We have towers that we can go up into through here, and this just houses our guards. We have a couple iron golems in here to kind of guard the castle. Castle's front side. Whoops, I should have just went back down the other way. Yeah, anyway, so heading back in, we have another one of our fence doors. We have a secondary defense of golem in here. Let me see. Heading into the first layer, we have a fantastic little water fountain, as well as a little reading area. Let me see. We have barrels. I can't remember what this first thing. This is kind of, you know, like the beginning, the start coming in here. Okay, so we have our library, which honestly, this was really cool. I'm so happy I thought of putting these crystals up here. We have the library and a secret entrance to a enchanting table. We'll come back to the secret entrance because that actually goes down into another project that I was working on. But we have the library, and heading upstairs from the library, right above it, we have the Church of Roosty Cultist, like, section. And this is where they sleep. And we have a path of wither roses into the actual Church of Roosty section of this castle. And this is where they'd be preaching to the audience, the members. Let's see. But yeah, this is where all the cultists sleep. And they're all hanging out on the staircase right now, contemplating jumping off of it. All right, we have, let me see, under here, I believe, is the Harry Potter section of it. The cabinet. Probably should have put a bed in there, made it a whole thing. You guys didn't know I'm kind of a Harry Potter nerd. Anyway, we have the kitchen, which did have spider eyes and, you know, rotten flesh and stuff on there. To make everything, you know, look good. We have some extra seating back here, as well as we have the pantry kitchen area, which also leads into the same secret entrance area. There's a few ways to get in and out of the place from the castle. We have a wither skull apparently up there. I forgot about. Oh wait, no, is this the Harry Potter section? What is this? Oh, this was an experiment. Okay. This is to get up to the weird looking tower over here. Yeah. Let's just not talk about this tower. Just a weird tower. Really, all the other towers that I made other than the two original first towers were weird. Probably should have had a better idea what I was doing when I started this, so I wouldn't have accidentally made Quagmire's face. I think this was considered like the ballroom. So, you know, this is just like a place to, I guess, dance or whatever the fuck you do in a big open space like this. Heading out, you have your outside patio. Nothing too special. We're going to start a cow farm over here so that way we were self-efficient. Heading back through, we have another reading hangout area up into my tower, which I was originally going to live in. Like I said, this is whole experiment thing. I never finished it. Anyway, we have a snow golem up here, and we have my two beds. We never really finished it, and we had an elytra drop off. All right, let's start to probably go over the secret room, the secret area, which is going to be one of the bigger areas of the castle. We can actually go through the kitchen to get there. If I remember correctly, it's what, here? One block off. All right. I think I'm going the wrong way, actually. I can't remember. Yeah. Pretty positive I'm going the wrong way. I think this is the way down. It is. Okay, so from here, you get spawned into a cave, which was kind of like, you said the sewer system, right? So underneath the castle. There was also a way in on the side of the mountain as well. So there was two different ways. Like, there's a few different ways you can access this secret area. Anyway, so you would drop down, and the whole idea is would you get swept away with the water. But I mean, let's be honest with you, Minecraft's not that fast when it comes to water flows. It would be cool if it was, but yeah. So there was going to be all kinds of ways up and around. This whole thing was going to be a really big dungeon dungeony area. Let me see. How do you start in this area? This was we're just gonna do like a Chamber of Secrets thing, right? So this was gonna be like a Slytherin room, like Slytherin common room area. Yeah. So that's what's up with all the green and stuff. So let me see here. So you walk in. Okay, I can't remember at all like some of the plans that we had for this. I think this was supposed to be like a bathroom area back here. And then this was supposed to be you were supposed to be able to watch if somebody fell all the way down and stuff. And there was there's supposed to be ways, up and down, but essentially this was going to be like the beginning area and you couldn't get out of it. So the only way forward was to drop all the way down or to jump down into the bottom section here, and then you would be stuck in some kind of room. I really can't remember, honestly, the whole project thing. I know that it was taking a lot of materials, and at the time I could not finish it with everything that was going on in my life. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that probably honestly concludes the hey, let's check out the old before we, head into the new. I think it was fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are excited for the new Minecraft series. Like I said, I'm going to take it slow. I don't think I'm completely off my Minecraft burnout, but I think that I could manage one. Yeah, I'm gonna manage one episode a week and still not tear my hair out, and it'll help once the Minecraft server has a lot more of you guys on it. So yeah, you guys definitely can help encourage me to continue to build for season 2 of the Minecraft experience. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.